Name your favorite Ocarina of Time Skybox. You can't. Ocarina of Time Skyboxes are ugly as shit. Welcome to another episode of Skybox Appreciation. It's very interesting, because when we did the first episode of this, we were talking about skyboxes in Mario 64, and most people are aware that those skyboxes are stunning. They are beautiful. They are evocative. And the game that immediately popped in my head to do for a second episode of this series was Ocarina of Time. So I was very excited. I sat down in my little chair and I plugged in my Wii with my Virtual Console copy of Ocarina of Time, because we all know that Ocarina of Time has an incredible sense of place, a great atmosphere to it. It feels like a very real three-dimensional space. Well, I can tell you with certainty that that is not because of the skyboxes. You see what I mean? I was walking around all these different places in Ocarina of Time trying to find all of these incredible skyboxes that surely must have existed in all of these beautiful places that I know I had been, and there aren't any. When it comes down to it, Ocarina of Time almost only has one skybox, and it's this one. It is the Daytime Hyrule Field skybox. You're going to see this skybox at Lake Hylia. You're going to see this skybox in Hyrule Field. You're going to see this skybox on Death Mountain. You're going to see this skybox in the Gerudo Desert. They made one skybox for this game, and they stuck to it. Let's rate this skybox first and foremost. Blue sky, clouds. We dealt with a lot of blue sky cloud skyboxes in Mario 64. I don't think this even remotely compares. The one thing this does have that the Mario 64 skyboxes lacked was moving clouds. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think I'm a little bit more partial to skyboxes that are a little more static. I think I enjoy those kinds of skyboxes a lot when it's just frozen. I think that's what I like about a lot of Wii games, is because they have higher fidelity skyboxes, but they still are weird and frozen in place. Like one of my favorite games of all time, Fragile Dreams Farewell Ruins of the Moon, has a lot of these beautiful frozen skyboxes. Well, I'm sure we'll do an episode on that game later. So it really makes you wonder, what is it about being in Hyrule Field that makes it feel so stunning? If it's not the skybox, what is it? Well, I think the conclusion I kind of am coming to is that the music does a lot of the heavy lifting in Ocarina of Time. Case in point. The music does a lot of the work that a skybox otherwise could. What an insane sentence. Do you think we're giving skyboxes too much credit? It's possible. However, there is the flip side to the Hyrule Field daytime skybox, and that is, of course, the Hyrule Field nighttime skybox. This is one type of skybox that I love. Anytime it's a perfectly clear sky with just a really smooth gradient of sort of moody color, and it's just a shame that it only lasts 3 minutes or something. The moon cycle is in this game. It's too bad. So nighttime Hyrule Field skybox, thumbs up. Daytime, thumbs down. While we're watching this, my favorite Ocarina of Time skybox here for just a moment, I wanted to take a second and just remind everybody that this is a viewer-supported channel. I can only do this because of the support that you guys give me on Patreon. I would love to be able to do YouTube full-time. I would love to be able to stream for you all the time. So if you want to support me getting to that point in my life where I can quit my dumb job, consider hitting me up on Patreon. Of course, there's the fine skybox you see behind me in the water temple. Another just sort of smear. And there is the rain, the stormy skybox, which is okay. But again, compared to the almost painted artistic beauty of Mario 64, for me, it doesn't do much. Now, there is one skybox that is, I think, astonishing, and that is, of course, Castletown. Particularly after Adult Link has grown up, the decrepit, post-apocalyptic Castletown smudge painting is pretty incredible, but with one big, strong caveat, and that is when you play this game on the Virtual Console, you know, I know I've said it before, and I know this video has been using a filter the whole time, but look at this. When I turn this filter off, to me, that you've lost everything. There's nothing. That skybox does not function when you're playing it on an HD TV, and you can see that separation. It looks absolutely hideous to me. You have to have that smudginess to let your imagination fill in the necessary gaps. But if you do, I think we can all agree that this is a pretty nice skybox. The swirling clouds around Death Mountain in particular, very haunting, and also kind of hilarious when you actually go out and you see the what Death Mountain looks like, you know, in the field. But it's fine. It's not a problem. Aside from that, though, there really is not much to say when it comes to skyboxes in Ocarina of Time. And I'm not going to go so far as to say it's a shame, but it was surprising to me going back and really looking through it, seeing how devoid it is of any kind of, given how atmospheric, I think, anyway, the game is. It was just very surprising to me that wasn't a piece of it. Now, what Ocarina of Time does have, of course, is a great variety of fantastic off in the distance painted little dioramas and tree walls and things like that. For example, this little painted distant flat representation of Kakariko Village I've always been a huge fan of on Death Mountain. Again, though, you turn off that filter, and when I was playing this, I was getting like visibly upset at how stupid it is that this is the only way to legally play these games, you know, like contemporaneously, contemporarily. Today, you know what I mean? I don't understand how anyone can think that, they go back and they go, oh, these games look like crap. They don't look like crap.
They don't look like crap.
They look like crap when you don't play them on the right television, or if you don't put a decent CRT filter on them. This is a whole other rant. Anyway, I'd like to end this little skybox appreciation with a pop quiz. Pop quiz. The nighttime Hyrule Field skybox is utilized anytime you're outside in Ocarina of Time and it's nighttime, but there is one other place that this skybox is used. Do you know where? Post a comment. See if you can get it right. If you can't, I'll make fun of you. If you can, I will give you nothing. What's your favorite skybox on Ocarina of Time? Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Certainly not any notable ones. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a like, leave a subscribe, hit the bell. If you're new to the channel and you are considering subscribing, please subscribe. And of course, don't forget, you can always support me on Patreon. I appreciate it very much. Your Patreon support is what keeps this channel alive and keeps me ticking. And if you have recently subscribed to the Patreon, thank you so much. Please don't forget to post your listener question in the Patreon check-in so I can answer it on the next episode. Thank you so much. My name is Eddie Austin, and I will see you next time.